Welcome to the Michele Roys Show.
Hello and welcome to another Michele Roys Show. I have an amazing guest and I really want you guys to just tune in today and take a little bit of time for yourself. And so we're going to be diving into this topic today. So we have Dena Brown Mitchell. She's a rare blend of strategist, mentor, survival, and storyteller who helps high achievers, entrepreneurs reclaim their sanity, reconnect themselves, and rise into the next level. You're so welcome to this show.
Well, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
So where are you connecting it from right now?
I am in Colorado Springs, Colorado, in the USA,
Awesome.
and I am at my house.
It's so nice to have you here. Welcome to Ireland area from
I know.
Colorado.
I'm gonna have to visit you one day.
Absolutely. That's just in the books for sure, for sure. Dena, you
Mhm.
have an amazing story, and I really want our audience to be able to connect with you. So if you can bring us back to Dena when she was younger and what brought her to become this an amazing person that has a variety of different ways of helping and serving others and helping other people increase their joy and mind themselves. If you can give us a little background.
Yeah, I grew up in Louisiana. Um, my mom started a nursery school when I was a year old because she didn't want to leave me with someone else. And so I have two entrepreneurial parents who I've learned a ton from. They've been super supportive of me my whole life. And I was always getting involved in everything. I played sports. I danced my whole life until I went to college. And it was like all these extracurricular activities. And then at 14, I started my first business. My dad helped me. We opened a snow cone stand outside of the nursery school.
Mm,
And so that was my business during high school in the summers. And then I went to college and I was in college for longer than most people. But I got a degree in architecture, which I haven't really done anything with, but
okay.
the I did events for a lot of years, and the things I learned around architecture really helped me with events in a lot of ways. And so I've had seven businesses total in my life,
Wow.
but my most successful one was a um, event company where we did high-end corporate events all over the state of Colorado. And unfortunately, I lost it all to COVID.
Mm,
So since then, I've started over. I'm doing a few different things, and I think as much as I love that business and the things I got to do and travel and everything, it's it's been a blessing to find my true mission in the world.
mm.
And I think that's what I'm doing now.
Wow. Yeah, thanks for that. And you're an amazing author as well. I think it's very interesting, the whole premises of what you've started, being an entrepreneur, having to change careers different times and elaborate or reinvent yourself through it all. But through it all, you've learned a lot of very beautiful lessons and you're sharing that with other people. Can you bring us a little bit into what was going on in your life and what made you decide to change and now create the Scars Stars?
Mhm. Yeah, so for a quick overview, back in 1997, I was in my 20s. I was managing a restaurant in Phoenix, Arizona.
Mm,
I was in a very toxic relationship, and I decided one night that I didn't want to live anymore.
mm,
And so I woke up in the hospital about 8 hours later, and they gave me a note to make an appointment, and they let me walk out of the door, out the front door. And they don't do that anymore when
mm.
people have a suicide attempt. But I took one day off and slept, and then I went back to work like nothing happened. And I spent 23 years not talking about it.
Mm,
And in 2018, I lost a really good friend and colleague to suicide. And I had been trying to have lunch with him,
mm.
and it just rocked my world. I mean, it was like God was just hitting me over the head with a ton of bricks saying, you need to speak up. And so I started speaking up, but I didn't know what to do with that. I was a business owner and I had employees and I was
Mm,
really worried about how that was going to affect everybody in my world when I
yeah.
just start talking about suicide out of the blue.
Mm,
And it was a little awkward and weird for a while. And then after COVID happened, I really just dove into this because, I didn't have my business anymore. So it's just a mission. And I feel like God saved me that night in 1997 because there is no explanation why I'm here.
well,
And I believe that this has always been my mission. I just didn't know it.
mm, yeah. And it's such a powerful message as well because so many people can go into this dark place and feel like there's no hope in sight and feel that they're the only ones going through that. But the reality is, so many of us actually struggle with it. And when we talk about it and say, hey, look, this is what's helping me, this is what's getting me through, it kind of gives a little bit of a glimmer of hope for those as well. Don't
Yeah,
you find that?
it's very true. When I started it, I didn't know what it was going to be.
Mm,
Um, it's called the Realize Foundation, and people know us by Scars to Stars because that's our books and our podcast. And we tell people's stories of overcoming adversity
mm,
so that people listening or reading know they're not alone.
yeah.
That's the whole purpose.
And how many books have you guys already written?
We have 4 published books with 77 stories,
Yeah.
and we're starting our 5th book in March. So if anyone's interested, you could put the Realize Foundation in the show notes and they can go there and apply. Um, you know,
To share
they
the
can fill
stories.
out a short form and say, hey, I'm interested in writing my story, and then I'll talk to them.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, I'll include those in the show notes. And I think each of us has a story to share, and our life experience can really help somebody else and give them permission to keep going and to find the joy and find a way of taking care of themselves. So the Realize Foundation is something that came out of deep hurt for you, right? And it's so beautiful that you're doing that. Thank you for doing that, actually, Dean. It's
Thank
very,
you.
it's very
I think
amazing.
it's I think it's really not about me. It's about all the people who join in and share their stories when it's
Mm,
hard, you know? But I also think the writing part is really healing. And I
mm,
never understood that until we started doing this. And the people who come and write their stories, they originally think I'm going to write my story to help other people. And then what they realize afterwards is how much it helped them.
them,
Because
absolutely.
even though they thought they were healed from something, it deepens that healing through the process.
Yeah, no, I found that as well with me writing my book. It was just that so cathartic to be able to express what I was going through, understand and putting in meaning to what I was going through as well. So it was really a healing process. So absolutely sharing your story is so beneficial. And explain to us about the
Yeah.
Wolfpack Mentors.
Oh, the Wolfpack Mentors is a mentorship program for solopreneurs and early stage entrepreneurs.
Hmm.
And it's because my business partner and I were starting online businesses around 2021, 22, and we were looking for help. We were looking for support,
Yeah.
specifically in the tech side of things. Um, And there were so many different tech things out there. And every coach that we went to talk to or learn from would tell us we needed some other tech platform. So we were
Yeah, yeah.
paying for all these things, but they weren't working together and we weren't progressing in what we were trying to do because we were being held back by not having the correct support. And
Mm,
so when we started Wolfpack, we're like, what can we create that would be what we wished we had five
okay.
years ago? And both of us have owned businesses and we have been successful, but it was this new online thing that was really hindering us from getting our message out and doing what the work we wanted to do to help people.
Mm, yeah.
And so it does have a mastermind component in the fact that we have what we call accountability packs. And that's a group of four of our clients that meet every week.
Mm,
And one of us is always in those meetings as well. So they get very, not necessarily one-on-one, but 1 to 4,
mhm.
every
Yeah.
single week with us. And we would never get that in any of the things we were paying for, no matter how expensive it was. There was never any of that kind of interaction. And I think some of the groups would have that for the clients, but then the person running it was never there.
Mm,
And so that is super, super important to us and we just call it a high touch mentorship program because, if somebody's having a problem with their website, we get online with them and fix it. We
okay.
don't say, oh, go read this or go do that course or, we just
Yeah.
help them. And I think that's what's missing in this online world we're in,
Mm,
and it's more personal. And
yeah.
when we do own a Go High Level platform, so when people come into our mentorship program, they get a free account and Go High Level. And when they leave us, they can continue that account and just pay for it monthly.
Okay. Oh, it's very nice. A way of supporting others that are starting their journey and so that they're not alone. I love the name as well. Very, very intuitive. I actually would love for you to talk a little bit about the shower genius and about self-care and all that you've brought, that you've learned in your journey and how it can help other people who are also struggling, be it through chronic pain, be it with loss, grief, or financial problems or anything they're going through. I think
Yeah.
this is such an important point.
Well, The Shower Genius is a book that came out of a lot of experiences for me. Um, but the most pivotal point was in 2018. I was at the height of my business and I had to have surgery, and it really made me lay in bed with my own thoughts for weeks. And I was like, I'm really tired of telling my friends and family that I'm too busy.
Mm,
And I really need to figure out, although I'm successful and we're winning awards and I have a great team and we're doing really cool things, but I wasn't living outside of my business at all. It was always just work. And so I decided that I was going to make some changes. And at first I thought it might be detrimental to my business.
mm,
And instead, the next year, our revenue doubled.
okay.
So it was profound to me that I was making the right choices. And it was something after like 30 years in hospitality and events, I finally woke up to this, right?
Mm,
And so during COVID, I wrote a book about that and the framework that I used to get from where I was to having way more freedom, focusing really on my strengths and having more support from my team. And it changed everything. And during COVID, I had the time to write about it. And so that's where the shower tips came from. And it was really the fact that I was taking a shower and I didn't have to be anywhere.
mm,
And I was having all these creative thoughts about what should I do with my life now I was 50 at the time.
mm,
And I was like, and I'm starting over and what am I supposed to do now?
yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I started having all these thoughts and I couldn't remember them when I got to my desk. So I put a whiteboard in my bathroom and that's kind of how it started. And
Okay.
then it's just now I like to say that our showers are strategy sessions
Mm,
because it's the time that you have alone with your own thoughts and you can um I use what I call aqua notes. You can get
mm,
them on Amazon.
yeah.
And it's basically just a pencil and a pad that goes in the shower and it's waterproof and it's awesome. And
Wow.
so if anybody has ideas in the shower and they want to record them, Aquanote is what you want. Um, but it changed my life and it
Mm,
hopefully it will change other people's lives because we have to learn how to put ourselves first.
yeah.
Not at the detriment of other people, but we still have to figure out how can we have time to ourselves and enjoy things in life and have hobbies or groups that we of friends that we meet with outside of work or
Mm,
whatever it is. But we have to do that for ourselves and our families.
for sure. I think it's lovely that you put the shower genius because like the eureka, eureka usually happens in the bathroom, in the shower, and it's because you're having that time for yourself. No distraction, it's just you and the water. And it's
Mhm.
so important. And it is about stopping. It's about just being alone with your thoughts in a way, but in a creative way as well. I feel that the warm water always, for me at least, is very soothing and very healing as well to be able to just feel the shower and just like, oh, I know it's not the best for the environment if you let me shower for a long time, but you know what I mean? It's very
Yeah.
important. And I think the point that you mentioned there about putting ourselves first and prioritizing is something that this day and age we forget. We're so consumed with do, go, 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 that it's hard for people to just stop and just say, hey, have a breath, or like taking a deeper breath today. And it was just like shallow breathing from running to one thing to the other, but really
Mhm.
just to sit with the thoughts, sit with ourselves, and sit with what is so we can actually experience the present moment really is powerful. And I love that you're touching on that. What are some of the tools that people can find and that you can share with them? Of course, they should definitely get your book. I'll put that in the show notes as well, but that you can
Thank
share that they
you.
can probably apply now as well in their days to
Yeah.
day.
Right before I say that, I want to say there is data that the hot water on your neck
Mm,
gives you more blood flow to your brain in the shower, and that's why
mm,
72% of people say they have the best ideas in the shower or most creative ideas. And when we give our brain a break, we have more productivity and creativity, which equals success. So that is the science behind it. But
mm.
the tools so far we have, if you just go to my website, denabrownmitchell.com, you can find all of this. And there's several downloads that are free. We do have quizzes. We have a quiz for the Wolfpack. We have a quiz for Shower Genius.
Okay,
Um, and then there's all kind of resources at the Realize Foundation. So there's a lot of information. Um,
that's
and I
great.
put them all on one website on purpose so people could find everything in one place.
That's great. That's good. I'll definitely have those linked in the show notes as well. And I think it's so important for us to put the oxygen mask first. I know they always keep saying that and become sometimes, ugh, whatever. But it is true. If you pause and you take that time for yourself, you are rewarded, right? In so many different ways, like you're saying about your financial from one year to the next, taking it slower per se, and the amazing amount of work that you were able to perform because your brain was in a probably better place, your mind was in a better place, your body feels, finally, just letting go. But it
Yeah.
is a
And
struggle, isn't it?
it can be. It can be. And I think that, the other thing that happened that was huge for me is after that year that the year after when everything doubled, we also won Peak Performing Company of the Year from
Wow.
Destination Colorado.
Mm,
So it's like there's just so many things that continued to happen after that in a really big way. And I think it's just a testament to when you put yourself first, you're not shunning your responsibilities or anything like that,
mm,
but you're taking better care of you.
yeah.
And if you're the business owner, the business doesn't work without you. And so, it's important. It's really important.
Yeah, for sure. Taking care of ourselves so we can better take care of others, I think is also really important. And if you
Yes.
go back to what the Realize Foundation does, with helping and sharing the stories, for you, is that one of the motivators to keep you going? Or is there something else that pulls you out of bed in the morning and say, I can do this, because sometimes we just don't. Yeah, I know you have your own health challenges as well, so you understand this in a personal way. But what are the things that you do and strategies that you use to help you keep going each and every day?
To be honest, I think all of it. I think all of it gets me out of bed in the morning because all of it is helping other people. And, younger in my life, I was all about proving myself and getting approval from other people. And, I needed external validation.
Mm,
And now I don't feel that way. I feel like I need to share as much as I can with as many people as I can if I can help them, like in whatever way that is, because we need to, especially younger people who are starting businesses that have never done it before and they don't have people in their life that understand that, and they need support. They need support in many ways. And mindset is a big one. And
Mm,
so I really enjoy helping people with that kind of stuff, and I'm really excited about what's coming.
yeah, that's so beautiful. It's very
Mhm.
nice. And you are a very kind person. I know I listen to some of your podcasts as well. By the way, she has an amazing podcast and she does interview some very amazing people with awesome stories and how much they have to overcome to keep going and shine a light for others so that they can see the path clear in the front as well. So well done for that, Dina. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
And what
And
is
by
it?
the way, Michelle is on our podcast too.
Yeah, I was one exactly. Yeah, I was really honored to be on your podcast. So thanks for having me there. And what is it? What's the next few years looking like for you?
I think it's just building Wolfpack and continuing the Scars to Stars journey. I think there's more speaking coming my way. I'm working on a TEDx talk.
Me too.
I'm
Well
um,
done.
excuse me. And I think the big part is just, helping other people. And the other thing that I didn't mention is I'm doing retreats, and
Mm,
our first one is going to be in February. So if anybody is interested in a business retreat where we also talk about personal things, I would love to talk to you.
absolutely. So business retreat. Where is that going to be?
It's going to be in Boise, Idaho, in February 8th through 11th. And it's going to be like 10 of us. It's going to be small.
Hmm.
We're going to have some networking time. We're going to have some personal growth time, and then we're going to have some business time. And it's going to be fun. And as an event planner, I'm excited to be in person with people again and be able to, you know, help people get to the next level, like wherever they are, whether they're successful or they're just starting.
Mm,
I think it could be a really profound experience for them.
for sure. Well, give me those little notes. I'll put it on the show notes as well, the
Okay.
retreat as well. Add up all of that. It's so amazing to see how all that you have been able to do, Dan, and that you keep going. And I wanted to touch on something just before we finish on the power of community. How do you feel that has helped you in your own personal life?
I would never be where I am without community. I
Mm,
mean, I have had, it makes me emotional. I've had so many people either cheer me on or supporting me in some way, just friendships and work relationships have really meant a lot to me. And I think, our mission for the Realize Foundation states we reduce suicide rates through human connection
mm,
using conversations, community, and personal story. And I think without those three things is why people feel alone and in a dark place. And if they have human connection and they have people who support them and care about them, and a lot of the people that are supporting people in a dark place, they're the ones who call me and say, "How do I help?"
mm.
And we have 4 short videos on our website called the Hope Course. And the first one is how do we
Yeah,
talk about it?
exactly.
And I think it helps people understand that when somebody is really in a place of suicidal ideation, they do not know how to ask for help a lot of times,
Mm,
and the people around them don't know how to help them. And I think the worst thing you can do is try to fix whatever is wrong. And
mm,
the best thing you can do is just listen to them and just be with them. Go
mm,
for a walk, go to the movie, talk about something totally different. Just spend time with them without trying to fix their problem. And that's the best thing you can do for them.
Yeah, well, that's so powerful. And it's true, especially in holiday seasons and different times when people even feel more alone. And this can be even more prevalent. It's such a powerful tip. Thank you for sharing that. And
Sure, sure.
definitely, yeah, community is key. It's vital for all of us. We're not on an island.
Yeah,
Sometimes we might forget that, but because our automatic reaction is that we want to disconnect, right? But we need to
yeah.
each other.
And I actually want to add one thing. I know we're over our time a little bit, but I also got involved with something recently called People for People, and it is going to be a worldwide movement.
Hmm,
And if anybody's interested in learning more about that, I can give you a website for that as well. Because I
awesome.
think it's a community concept of how we help each other, support each other, promote businesses, promote well-being. And I think it's going to be a very prevalent thing in the future.
Yeah, I think especially with technology, way it is improving, but at the same time, people are getting more disconnected and we're actually missing that. That's really good. So how can best people connect with you?
I think just denabrownmitchell.com is where you can find all the information, and then it could take you to different websites or whatever you're interested in.
Perfect. Dina, thank you so much for your time. I'll be
Thank
putting all of
you.
that in your show notes. People do please get in touch with Dina and look at all of this different things that she have there and the resources available and also the book, The Shower Genius is I think it's a great read. I'll be picking that one up myself. And I thank you so much for all you're doing to help others enlighten their load so that they can also have a better future. Thank you. May God bless and keep you.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a
You're
pleasure.
welcome. Thank you. And we'll see you again all next week. God bless. Bye for now.
This was the Michele Roys Show.